I can't cuss. My mama watched this channel, so I want to say what the heck is going on with our Doordash Earn by Time, man. It's been a little crazy recently. What's up, y'all? Hey, my name is Gig Hustler PJ. If this y'all first time coming to the channel, man, I am a independent contractor gig worker, working the gig apps for a number of years. My bad to get that camera sick. I've been doing it for almost 6 years now, full time for 5, maybe 5 years, 9 months of that. Whatever. Just had to throw that out there. This y'all first time viewing the video. What I want to talk about is Doordash Earn by Time. PJ, you gotta act like this is the first time they ever seen it, so you gotta explain what it means. Okay, y'all. If you guys doing the app, the food delivery app Doordash, they have a function currently called Earn by Time. Earn by Time with Doordash is if you click on it and you're able to get in, which I'm gonna talk about later, you're able to get paid instead of by order, you get paid per hour. But the hour only depends on you picking the order up. When you accept the order, that's when it starts. That's when the time starts rolling. You sit, accept, and drop off. That's the only time you pay for. In between that time, you don't get any money. All right, y'all got it? It's good. Now, anyway, Doordash had this function for roughly 2-ish years, maybe 3. I think roughly 2 years now. It took a minute to get Chicago. I think it's only been here for like, I think this summer just made it a year. It took a long time to get here. But anyway, people, some drivers like to use it to, you know, they feel more comfortable doing their time by hour. They feel like it gives them more closer to guaranteed money, even though in between orders you kind of screwed. So it's kind of hard to consistently make a large amount of money with it because you get the lower pay and almost none tip also. That's how it used to be. And it just, you know, each its own for that. That's all. But some drivers liked it more. Anyway, recently, even I've been noticing this. Recently, it has been a pain to get in there. I'm talking about right now, currently, I think I'm at 80% now. I was at 83 when I started. But acceptance rate, which acceptance rate, if y'all guys don't know, it gives you more priority to able to log in. Even with the 80s, I am barely able to ever get it to Earn by Time. It has been very, very difficult in zones. I'm talking about like hugely, wildly difficult. It's usually always locked. Like right now it's unlocked. This is a rarity, but lately it's been locked consistently. And shout out to my fellow Midwest resident Nugs. He put this community post. I'm gonna throw it up on the screen now, where he says in his area, Earn by Time, the hourly rate that went down. Now he doesn't specify how much it went down, but people in their comments say they stuff that went down $1 or $2. Right now in Chicago and most areas it's $16. But I think his area like 13 or something. If I can find a screenshot, I'll throw it up here. If not, y'all just gotta, you know, do your own research. I'm sorry. But yeah, he says hourly rate went down. So he's like, okay, he's in his 80s, I think 80s in the Doordash, so he just switched over to earn per offer, which I'm gonna make a separate video on addressing that part because I agree with him in a lot of things, but that part on a separate video. But yes, now Chicago's always late to get something, but I went through Reddit and I went through Nugs' comments. I haven't looked at the recent ones, but most of them at the time when I seen the community post, a lot of people said it's either been hard to get onto Earn by Time or it has been, or their rates have dropped, which I saw this coming miles away. I've been saw this coming because, okay, they already dropped, Doordash dropping rates on everything else on per order. I knew eventually Earn by Time was gonna get smoked just because I mean, it is what it is. People are going to find a way to get the best out of the situation for themselves. Now you can have your little perfect priest hat on. It's up to y'all on that one, but they're gonna find a way to get over on the company. So people making Earn by Time work for themselves the best way possible, which hey, more power to you, because these companies gonna take money out of you every which way. Do the same to where it's legal for you to maintain yourself on the platform. Don't get yourself smoked. But yes, some people are gonna, you know, stretch out, you know, take their foot off the gas, you know, doing orders. Wait till the very, very, very close time to pick up their orders. I know it's a lot of people greasing them clocks. So of course I do eventually. Doordash gonna be like, they getting a little too much money, and they're gonna start skimming off the top of that. dropping them rates. And I feel like it's coming up wrong. We gonna get it. I know we're gonna get it in Chicago sooner or later, but most stuff starts all over, and then eventually it trickles down to us, and it sucks. But really, I personally think it's a couple of things. I think they're lowering how many people drivers can be on, because they don't never tell us a count or nothing. They don't tell us nothing, so we don't know if we can get on nothing. But it's been very, very hard to get on Earn by Time. And then I think they're lower the rates. It's coming in the flood. You know they're gonna skim every corner, but eventually it's gonna be non-existent, honestly. I hope the smart thing DoorDash does, which I mean, I could only be wishful thinking with this one. I wish they would get rid of Earn by Time fully and just put that money towards the base pay. Yeah, I would trade Earn by Time and peak pay for just the regular base pay. I know some of y'all may feel it's like, but they can still use the peak pay if they want to. But I mean, take some off the table just to make a borderline base pay all around the country. I see, like, to me it seems like that's the way to make it work more, because with Earn by Time you're not getting a lot of the orders delivered, in my opinion, because most people, oh, I'm on Earn by Time, so they're gonna take their time. They know having multiple orders. Okay, yeah, you can get 2 orders at a time, maybe 3, but that's very rare, and that's it. How many orders an hour can you get done? I know that they don't get I bet you if I can be a fly on the wall at Tony Shu's office and see, I bet you a lot of orders don't get done when people use Earn by Time. I bet you that's why they're cutting rates and lowering it down, because you're not in a rush. You can take your time, so why buy it in a rush? I bet you overall average is way lower. There are people who are per offer. They try to get that order in and out. They running, they speeding. I mean, stay safe out there. But I bet you they are well on point on Earn by Time. But yeah, I really would hope that they did that. Get a base pay around. Just pass it out. Get rid of Earn by Time. Get not as much peak pay. I mean, of course, they can do peak pay if it's emergency disaster, something. Okay, these drivers out, they can use it up. But I don't see them winning off this. And I've been seeing this coming. I promise y'all I've seen this coming. Like, eventually when people try to figure it out, yeah, of course, everybody gonna want to do it at first. It's because it's a new thing. We got that FOMO. Fear of being left out. Fear of missing out. That's the fun. FOMO. Well, I say FOBO. I say FOBO. Fear of being left out. Whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. So it was cool at first, but now people started to see, like, either you milk the clock or you don't use it at all. And to me, they're real stricter on Earn by Time, so I don't personally try to use it as much, because it's a lot of you get two sides. It's two sides really burning the candle with two ends. You get a lot of people that don't tip, and unfortunately, I do apologize, but for some reason, the non-tippers, is grouped into them people who also scam. For some reason, you get a lot of missing items, a lot of missing order reports from non-tippers. I'm sorry, no offense. It's more likely. I can't, I can only call a spade a spade. And also, if any error happens or anything occurs where it seems like you're trying to milk the clock, they can smoke your account. I heard some people now have just been getting removed off Earn by Time, period. They're not taking you completely off the platform. I feel like that's a good move in the right direction. I read that on Reddit somewhere, so that's cool. But yeah, it's just way more strict. So it's kind of like, why take them chances of you to either call and say that I've stolen from you or lose my account, or just, it ain't worth it. And I think a lot of people probably are starting to see that. It's just starting to get less and less worth it, especially if they bring down the price. It's gonna be insane. Because truthfully, okay, in my area, $16 is not minimum. Well, I think it's 50% over minimum wage. I think minimum wage in Chicago now that just went up to 17 or something like that, 18. I gotta look it up again. And hopefully, if I remember this part, I'll put it on there. But $16 is not our minimum wage at the current moment, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's 15-ish. I'll figure it out. But it's just barely. It's barely. If it is over minimum wage, it's barely over minimum wage. Plus gas, you're under minimum wage. Anything lower than this, it wouldn't make no sense to turn on Earn by Time at all. To me personally. Now other people, hey, that's up to y'all. But whatever on that one though. But I don't know, man. Y'all put it down in the comment section how Earn by Time been doing y'all and everything, man. Y'all still been groovy? Have they changed it? Has it been harder to get in? Has the base pay went down, y'all let me know, man. If y'all made it this far, man, hit that like and subscribe, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all stay safe out there. Holidays around the corner. Try to put up some bread because it's going to be a little slow season after Christmas. It's going to slow down. So we got to be on point, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm out, yo. Peace.